Assalamu alaikum dear students. Hope so all of you are fine and doing well. I'm your English teacher and today we're going to learn about the most important grammatical topic, present indefinite tense, which is also called present simple tense. Dear students, before moving forward, we must first understand two basic concepts, sentence and tense. Understanding these will help us clearly learn how tenses work in English. First of all, we have to get a look on what is a sentence. Dear students, sentence is a collection of words that expresses a complete thought or idea. A sentence usually contains a subject, a verb, sometimes an object or complement. Now we have a couple of examples right here. She plays cricket. It's a sentence as it gives a complete information. The teacher explains the lesson. It's a sentence as it's again giving a complete thought. Birds fly in the sky. It's a sentence as it's giving a complete information. Each of these expresses a complete idea. Therefore, they are sentences. Dear students, now we're going to move toward the term tense. A tense tells us the time of an action. In other words, tense explains when something happens in the past, present, or future. Dear students, let me give an example. If I say I play football, then I say I played football, and then I say I'll play football. In these sentences, the action is the same, but the time is different. That difference is shown by the tense. Students usually get confused between sentence and tense. So now we're going to discuss about the difference between sentence and tense. A sentence expresses a complete idea, and tense shows the time of action. Every sentence has meaning, but tense tells when the action happens. Here are the examples. She reads books. It's a sentence. And reads, which is indicating the present tense verb. It's a tense. It's indicate the time of action. Now we're going to move towards a really important point. Dear students, every tense forms a sentence, but every sentence isn't necessarily a tense sentence. Here we have two examples for that. Close the door. Please sit down. These are sentences, but they are commands and don't indicate time clearly, so they are not tense based statements. Now we're going to move toward our major topic, the present indefinite tense. The present indefinite tense describes habitual actions, daily routines, general truths, universal facts, and permanent situations. Now we have a couple of examples right here. I wake up early. She reads books daily. The sun rises in the east. Water boils at 100 degrees centigrade. These actions happen regularly or generally, so we use the present indefinite tense. Now we will move toward the structure of present indefinite tense. We have to construct this tense by following the structure subject plus base verb, which is also called first form of verb, plus object. And for he, she, it, or singular noun or subject, we add s or es with the verb. Now we have a couple of examples right here. I play football. We study English. She plays football. He reads books. The boy writes a letter. Notice, I play and she plays. The verb changes with third person singular. Now we're going to discuss about the rules for adding s or es. We add s or es to the verb when the subject is he, she, it, or singular noun or subject. Now we have a couple of examples right here. She writes, the boy eats, he runs. Now we're going to discuss the rules for adding s or es in detail. We have some rules for where to add es with the verb. Verbs ending In following sounds or letter like CH, SH, double S, X, and O, we have to add ES with them, like go into goes, watch into watches, wash into washes, and pass into passes. Now we're gonna discuss about the Y case. When a verb ends with the letter Y, its form changes when we use it with he, she, it, or a singular noun. There are two situations. When a verb ends with consonant plus y. If the verb ends with a consonant plus y, we change y into ies. So here are a couple of examples in front of you. Study changes into studies. Try changes into tries. Cry into cries. Fly into flies. Carry into carries. Now we're gonna move toward the next situation. When a verb ends with vowel plus y. If the verb ends with a vowel plus y, we only add s, like play into plays, enjoy into enjoys, stay into stays, buy into buys. Now we have a couple of examples right here. First one is related to daily routine. I wake up at 6 a.m. She goes to school daily. Next, we're gonna move towards some habitual actions. He drinks coffee every morning. They play cricket every Sunday. So it's about their routine, their habit, universal truths. Now we're gonna move towards the sentences which are related to universal truths. The sun rises in the east. Water boils at 100 degrees centigrade. Now we're gonna move towards some permanent facts. Pakistan lies in South Asia. The earth revolves around the sun. So these all are present indefinite tense. Dear students, present definite tense is one of the most important commonly used tenses in English, and mastering it will greatly improve your speaking and writing skills. Now it's time for your home task. You have to complete this task before the next lecture. The first question is about you have to complete the following sentences with suitable words. The second question is make your own sentences. Write 5 affirmative sentences using the present indefinite tense. An example is given below like she plays football. The third question is correct the mistakes. The following sentences contains mistakes. Rewrite them correctly using the present indefinite tense. Dear students, hope so this lecture helped you to understand the concept clearly. See you in the next lecture. Allah Hafiz.